Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Jedi Survivor YouTube video. Boy, do we got a very cool video to show you guys today. We got a couple of things I'm going to be showing you guys today. Today I'm teaching you guys how to make Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This is a brand new, this is a new suggestion video where I'm taking some of your guys' suggestions in the comments and making those suggestions and giving you guys a personalized shout out as well. And today's shout out goes to local hard man 8958. So thank you so much, man, for giving me this suggestion. He also requested to do Yoda's lightsaber. While I'm not going to be doing Yoda's lightsaber today, I will be making a short on how to make Yoda's lightsaber. It's a very simple design, so also don't worry about that. You guys can suggest two things, but I'll probably only just do the first suggestion and then make the other one as short as long as it's just a lightsaber build, because obviously I'm not going to be able to make Yoda or Kalcastis look like Yoda, but making Kalcastis look like Qui-Gon might have been the hardest one yet. This was definitely the hardest one yet, but I put myself to the test, and I think I got it. And like I said, not all this is not going to be exact. I'm going to be showing you guys two different things today, or two different kinds that you can do. The first one is probably my favorite, and then the second one is probably the more closer one to the movie version of Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber. Other than that, this one was a really hard one to do because obviously you can't really get everything exact in this game. They don't have the right components nor materials, but I tried my hardest, and here's what I came up with. Alrighty, to start us off with the lightsaber for emitter, I'm gonna go duelist. There is so much emitters you can do. If you got the hermit emitter, you can do that. You could do Centauri Creed, but the only problem is you'll see the problem eventually, because there is kind of a massive problem that I'll talk about later. And you could do Seer Jundas. Any really kind of flat or smaller emitter would work, so don't go off and doing the freaking detachment emitter. That probably would not work out the best for you, but in my personal opinion, I think the duelist is going to be your best bet for an emitter. For our switch, there's a couple you can do, but for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to show you the one to do. For right now, we're going to do detachment, but for the second one, there's a different one we're going to do. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do detachment. For grip, you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to want to do Enor Cordova. What just happened there? But yeah, for the grip, you want to go ahead and you want to do Enor Cordovas, and then for the pommel, or pommel, however you say it, you're going to want to go Rebel Hero. So yeah, that's not really it at all. There's definitely a lot more we got to do. So for primary, you're going to want to make it Plastoid Black. For secondary, you're going to want to once again go Plastoid Black. For accent, you're going to want to go Plastoid Red. And for grip, you're also going to want to go Plastoid Black. And that's really the first one that I'm a bigger fan of. Obviously, you're going to want to go the green saber. I think for me, this one is going to be your cleanest. I really like the red button and kind of how the placement. The only problem I would say I have with the detachment emitter is the sides with the blue lights. Obviously in the movie, Qui-Gon didn't have that, but for these other two, I'm going to kind of show you. There's another emitter that I'll show you guys that I think actually works the best, but the next one I'm also showing you will also be kind of more movie accurate. This one is just cool, and it's still pretty darn close to Qui-Gon's lightsaber. It's really some of the best we can do. But let me show you guys the second one that you can also do. Emitter will stay the same. Emitter will still be duelist. And the reason why I don't think Centauri Creed would work is because of the red top. I just think it doesn't look very good. I wish that that just didn't stay red and that just would have stayed black. And for this one, yeah, there's some red bits in there, but I actually genuinely think that looks the coolest. So I'm gonna stick with the duelist. But if you don't mind like that red tip, go ahead and do it. But for me, I just don't think it looks very good. For switch for the second one, you're gonna want to go and you're gonna want to do my good old buddy Enor Cordova. You're also gonna get that red button. The red button still looks cool. I just think it looks pretty darn cool. For our grip, you're gonna want to do the Hunter grip. And for pommel, you're also going to want to do Rebel Hero once more. And
let's see.
So that's kind of how we're looking so far.
Can we go with this?
For materials, for our primary, you're still going to want to go Plastoid Black. For secondary, you're going to want to go Imperial Chrome to get that nice silver color. Accent is still going to be Plastoid Red. And grip is once again still going to be Plastoid Black. And pristine as well. I like this one. This is kind of the more movie accurate one. I don't really have a lot of problems with this one. I would say the emitter, I don't like the patterns on, you know, Cordova's lightsaber, but you still have in the red button. So for this one, I'm gonna keep, but the first one I would prefer more. But at the end of the day, it's based on personal preference. If you like the first option, do the first option. If you like the second option, do the second option. It doesn't really matter what you do. Just at the end of the day, these are the only two closest choices you're gonna get to making Qui-Gon's lightsaber. Like I said, once again, it is not at all accurate, but I still think at the end of the day it looks pretty cool. But let's make our Cal look like Qui-Gon. Alrighty, it is time to make Kalcastis look like Qui-Gon. This was, like I said at the very beginning, this was genuinely one of the hardest ones to do, because the main problem is the hair. I hate so much, because you get Qui-Gon's iconic hairstyle in the game, unfortunately. But the closest one I cooked up was the Windswept. For me, I just think that this one's going to look the best. You can do shag, but for me, personal preference, like I said, a lot of this is just personal preference. I'm going to go Windswept, but shag is definitely an option. But for right now, we're going to keep it at Windswept. Beard, you're going to want to go full beard. Qui-Gon has a full beard. You can do that as well. I think this is also, like I said, your best bet on a beard. I think it just looks the best in my opinion. For jacket, you're going to want to go the first or second style of Jedi robe. It is honestly your choice, but I think the first one does look like the better option. But if you really kind of like that more white style to the second one, you can do that as well. But for me, I'm going to stick with our first option. I just think it looks the best. And for pants, you're going to want to go... That is not pants. For pants, you're going to want to go the second style of tactical. So yeah, this is about the closest we are going to get to make Cal look like Qui-Gon. This might be our worst, like, kind of customization. But like I said, at the end of the day, we can't really make Kalcastis look like Qui-Gon. And also at the end of the day, this is about the closest we are going to get to him. But yeah, overall, not a terrible customization. I still think it looks really, really dope. Once again, thank you so much for the suggestion. I hope that you were happy about this one. I'll also be doing Yoda's lightsaber and a little bit of a YouTube short, so you can stay tuned for that as well. I think this is the closest we're going to get to Qui-Gon, in my opinion. I don't really think we can get closer to Qui-Gon, but I think this is the closest we're going to do. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.